Hi, welcome back. This is Dorothy Smith, and I'm a close to my heart independent consultant, and I am showing you the first of the year cut above scrapbook subscription layout or layouts. There's two of them involved here. There's the two layouts, the instructions. I mean, pretty simple instructions. And these cut above subscription layouts are consistent. Pretty much every time that I've done these, they total 35 minutes for the whole layout. And that's pretty darn good. I mean, that's two layouts, two detailed layouts in 35 minutes. So I am just showing you all the pieces involved, the background papers that are, printed for you, the stickers that come with it, and those are the background mats for the pictures, and the die cuts also that come with each of these. And I've already cut up the stickers and the die cuts so that Project 1 goes with Project 1 and Project 2 goes with Project 2, just to keep things from being confusing. So I'm just popping out little flag banners that are going to go on the layouts, and we've got two of those, one for each, and they're both different. And I like these cute little journaling cards that are just like, ripped up out of your spiral bound notebook. So cute. And they rip out just about as easy as a page from your spiral notebook. So like those. I really like those. So here we are just getting the last of the punch outs done. And I set the small pieces over to the side because the way I craft, I start off with a clean slate and end up usually in chaos. And so sometimes I lose my pieces. So I'm just sorting through, figuring out which, using the instructions to the left there, which die cuts and stickers are going where. So this is the left page. So page 1 of the layout. And they have this long banner sticker going 1.5 inches down from the top. And you can eyeball this. You do not have to measure the way I did. And the other reason why I'm using the instructions is so I can figure out how the layers go. So the first thing is the little spiral bound note and these cute little sticker tags, kind of like Admit One and tickets. So I'm just kind of layering those, and that has a little hole there that I'm using to punch out the little circles with my piercing tool. Normally I don't use piercing tools on this, but that was handy right there to have that. So there we go. There's that layer. So we've already got the base layer, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, and now 5 layers for the background mat. So 5 layers on a scrapbook layout that's a subscription layout is pretty darn good. I mean, you're getting, a certain element of depth there. I'm putting my picture placeholder. And, I didn't think that these were necessary at first, but I have to tell you, putting together my scrapbook pages and having those layouts there makes your picture placement, when you get to that point, super, super easy. So I do like that. Now, this is a sticker that is going across the picture. And so I just kind of took some of the tackiness off by, this is weird, I was rubbing it against my sweater just to take some of the tackiness off so I can slip the picture underneath. And there goes my little banner. And I'm adding a little bit more depth using, look at these little pointy pieces. They're perfect for the banner. It was like they were made for it. That's why I love these little foam pop-up pieces that come with the shaker cards. It was just literally like it was made for those little banners. So I'm using my Tombow to put the star in place. And this is a 3x3 picture that is going to go there. So you'll need to crop one of your pictures down, and chances are you've got unnecessary material on your picture that can be cropped out. It doesn't really add to, it may be part of the background that doesn't really show anything. So I'm taking off the word here that this part of up there it says explore the, and I forgot to put the world in there. And so here we go, and it's a sticker. So you don't have to, take the time to use, a fine-tipped point to put the glue on there. It's a sticker, and so it's all ready to go. Love that. Anyway, there's always some extraneous material on your 4x6 pictures. So, you can cut out that part and make a 3x3. And I do like this background to go on top of the background page. It almost looks like, it kind of looks like a postcard. So if you're doing some traveling, the connection of a postcard and traveling, I don't know that people do it much anymore. It used to be when you went on vacation, you always got postcards from where you went on vacation because there were always postcards available. And you would send, wish you were here, to friends and family. And so this is kind of in that kind of mode of thinking, kind of going back and it kind of has a reminiscent feel of a postcard to me. So I'm putting some more of the little cute, what are they, journaling pieces with the spiral brown notebook look. And in the rectangles there, I'm putting one background and two backgrounds. And even though these are a detail printed background, it's not really something that would detract from your picture. So it's enough little noise to say, hey, I'm here, but not enough noise to really detract from the picture. So nice choice of, making it kind of subtle. And we're putting a little kind of like a, I don't know, what is that? Like an award type thing, element on the bottom close to the journaling lines. And a little arrow, little sticker arrow, finished with all my stickers. I am doing this in the morning. I haven't even had my coffee yet, so I'm taking a sip. Pardon me. Okay, some more of those perfect little pointy pop-up foam pieces. Isn't that funny? How it was made for a little flag. Wasn't made for that, it just happened to be, but I love that it coincides to do these. So look at all those little elements. There's a lot of detailed elements on that page for a subscription, easy to do layout. So when you have a scrapbook layout, you want a little bit of detail to add a little bit of interest, but not enough to detract. And I really like that little layout. Very, very neat and great for your travels. Ready to go. So you come back all tired after traveling someplace, and now you've got a place to put your pictures. So now the second layout, okay, look at these journaling pieces. They're little clouds. So go where your dreams take you. How perfect is that? We've got some little flags here. And this is kind of interesting. So on the inside here, you've got journaling clouds. Okay, so you think, okay, well, what is that? And oh, on the other outside is a layer of a frame, which, I didn't even see that when I was first pulling out the pieces. And so they have a frame there, 2 frames. So the paper is getting put to use by having a frame to go on the outside of your pictures. So very cool. Junk? Trash? Here we go. Little leftover piece there. And I'm just kind of placing them sort of where they're supposed to go and trying to figure out, okay, how does that piece go? It's not one piece, it's actually 4 pieces. So you have to be careful here. And I'm thinking while I'm doing this. So that 35 minutes, it includes thinking, which you're probably a faster thinker than I am. So what I'm figuring is it isn't a continual piece, even though it sort of looks like it, that goes across. So there's this little skinny piece that goes on the inside of where your picture, to the right of your picture on this page, the left page. And so I am going to just run my ruler next to it and go, I think it's 3.5 inches down, or no, 3.25 inches down. And that runs right on the edge of the paper. And so I decided to do the right-hand page at the same time and even them up and just put them side by side. Makes it easy. So you don't have to use the ruler on the next one. And you could eyeball this, no big deal. So you just want to put the pages next to each other, so when you're eyeballing, you're making them even, because these are essentially mirror image pieces. Pages. And so that's where the frame goes. So you want to leave a little bit of space, like 1/4 inch or so, from where you're putting your picture frame and that first little 1/2 inch strip of sticker. So these are, like I said, they're mirror images. So they're going to come over just enough to put the frame in between. I sound like a frog this morning. I haven't completely awakened. Just putting a little bit of Tombow along the frame's edge. And it's kind of unusual for them to use a white frame around the pictures. This is not done very often. So it's clever use of the die cut, the punch outs. Okay, so, and don't do what I'm doing here, because like I said, I'm thinking while I'm doing this. So there we go. Now you get the background piece and the other background piece before you put your pictures in place. And I'm truly just eyeballing that. And actually, I'm putting the picture down, but I didn't get the mat under there. So you don't want to do that. So I'm showing you my mistakes because easy to make. And then at some point, I realized that see, all those pieces have to come up. So honestly, if you put the background mat in place before you put the 3x4 picture placeholders in place, this actually would have taken, probably 5 minutes less. So it probably would have been 30 minutes if I had done it correctly to begin with. So there's our little banners, as if it's going all under the mats and pictures there. And I'm popping up my "Go Where Your Dreams Take You." I love that little phrase. and those cute little trees that go above there. And this paper actually kind of coordinates with our spruced up paper. So you could actually take elements, if you've gotten the spruced up workshop or compliments or stickers, and added elements from those things to this particular layout, which would totally, totally work. Because those little trees and the little snowy hillside go exactly with the spruced up, which if you haven't seen the spruced up papers, holy moly, are those wonderful. And those are great for winter type pictures, so if you go skiing or skating or cross country or just go out and play in the snow. Those papers are beautiful for your winter pictures. Now, this is sticker says adventure, and the placement is really pretty far over to the right there, under love this. So it's love this adventure, and then I'm popping out the insides of the loopy letters. My piercing tool really came in handy for this one. And I still have the cover on it, so I'm not poking too deep. So if I stab myself, it doesn't go real deep. Fortunately, I didn't stab myself. There we go. Love this adventure. And I love those little chevron pieces that are pointing out pictures, saying, here, look at this. Okay, so I think I'm finished here. And then I look over to my left, and lo and behold, yep, sure enough. Hello. And this was late in the day, so I already had coffee going. What can you say? There we go. Easy peasy. No problem with the fix. You just have to pull up a little paper, but it's going to get covered up, so it doesn't really matter. And I am just trying to tuck it under there. And look, no problem. I love that. That's a really cool layout. So I like that. And I like this. I like both those layouts. So thank you for watching. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you. Dorothy out. Bye-bye.